What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
Caleb,
Yeah.
have you had any fast food you like lately?
Oh man, I past few weeks I found myself I've been in the mountain time zone a lot, and I found they got a lot of Taco Johns out there.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
You ever had a Taco John?
I do. My favorite thing about Taco John's is how much nacho cheese
Oh my god.
there is, dude. I didn't even know there was that much nacho cheese on Earth.
No. Dude, I was with other comics, and one of the comics had not had it was one of those like long 3 comedians in a car road trips that we do all the time.
Yeah.
And so we're in there, and one of them hasn't had it. He's the only one that hasn't had Taco John's.
Hell yeah, dude.
And we're getting it through the drive-through, and they're like, "Do you want any sauce?" And he's like, "Do we want any sauce?" And we're like, "No." And he's like, "Are you sure?" And we're like, "Trust me."
There's sauce.
Every bite you take,
Like wet.
There's so much nacho, and it busts on you like a gusher. You're like, "Did I explode a membrane around the nacho cheese?"
It should be called Taco Bathroom.
It's good. I like it.
Me too.
It is good. But man, it did I had it for like probably 8 meals or something in the past.
Holy moly.
In the past 2 or 3 weeks.
Damn.
Had it quite a bit.
Your butt is a new kind of butt now.
Oh man. And it wasn't a good old kind of butt. It's
right.
It affected me for sure.
Well, now it's seen some shit. Your butt's in therapy. Your butt has PTSD. Yeah, which of course is pooping traumatically stress syndrome. Dude, one of my favorite things about traveling and also one of my favorite things about America is the fast food. And I really mean that. It's also like, I don't know if you're like this, but I've always been a nerd for like organizing, which I think some people might call OCD, but I think I've also thought it was really fun to organize things and categorize them. That's why I had baseball cards and shit. Yeah, I was just at home looking through my old baseball card binder, and they were organized by team alphabetically, and then the second way I organized each of the sections of teams was by how dope the cards were, and then after that by year. And I've always been really interested for some reason, even being like an 8-year-old, of like figuring out what categories things go in. And so we traveled a lot when I was a kid because my dad was in the Navy, and I would like get really excited when I found out that a fast food place was in one part of the country but not in another part of the country, you know? And then I would get even more excited when I found out that there were equivalents in different parts of the country that were basically the same. But only, you know what I mean? When I found out about Hardee's and Carl's Jr., man, that was a huge day for me as a kid.
Oh, me too. I didn't find out about that until I think you told me about that when you visited Georgia.
A lot of people didn't know.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, and it's just so, and that's one of my favorite parts about touring. And I think that if you're not like this, what I'm saying probably sounds like I'm a real loser who thinks things matter that don't matter. But I got to tell you that you suck.
And nothing matters. So whatever you think matters, if it does at all, it matters as much as Hardee's, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I to this day I remember when I first got Disney Plus, I was like, ooh, it's so cool that they organize things by brand. Yeah. The fact that they have it's like Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel, and National Geographic right at the top. I was like, oh, yeah, this is for Dave. This is how Dave likes shit to be done. Anyway, fucking touring around. Dog, what?
You know how like Trump will use the wrong plural all the time? Like he'll go, "We love because they also do on Disney Plus, they do Simpsons, and he's like, "We love Simpson, don't we love Simpson? We love Marvel, and we love Simpson." But it's
Yeah.
funny that the entire think about how many things Marvel encompasses, and that's right next to a little square that says Simpsons, and it's like it's one thing. It's just funny to me.
The Simpsons doesn't have its own button all the way at the top
I
anymore.
thought it did. They changed
It's
the button.
Yeah, dude. It's in the like rotating reel sometimes, or you gotta like look for it. Yeah. It's a bunch of dog shit, man. It used to
Oh,
have its own button. Exactly. This is why I don't like how everything's run by major corporations anymore. Because it used to be when I was a kid, you could find the guy who ran Disney Plus and beat his ass. And you can't, I'm on the phone with Geico. I can't find the CEO and beat the shit out of him anymore.
Right. Used to be Citizen Kane. One sad man ran things.
Absolutely.
Now
and you can
everybody's
find
like, it's the stockholders, the board.
Right.
Well, they got a big board.
And the guy on the phone, he just has a job, and you got to be like, hey, you got to say to him, I'm sorry. I don't mean to yell at you. You didn't cause this. It's the CEO. And then you can't beat the shit out of that guy. But when I was a kid, I used to beat everybody's ass.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Why can't we go back to that?
Exactly, man. When people used to be getting punched in the face for no reason, that was the America that I liked.
As a kid, the Disney Plus buttons, to have nostalgia that quick. Disney Plus is the newest thing there is on Earth.
Totally. And I'm already mad. Like, you took away the Simpsons button on Disney Plus. What's fucking next? I got to suck dick for groceries?
That's a guy who was already kind of planning to suck dick.
He's like saying it around a guy, hoping that he'll want a blowjob.
What is next?
I got to suck my roommate's dick so he'll buy me a sandwich?
An excellent blowjob for me? Is that what's next?
Because I can't afford a sandwich and I really want one, so I'll have to suck your dick? Is that what's going to happen next?
What if anybody's dick is cold? It needs to be warmed up. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I hope nobody's got a cold dick.
I hope no one forces me to make their dick warmer. And on that note, in high school, they used to call me the dick warmer because I used to warm up people's dicks before my friend would suck them. We were a team. I'd warm it up. He would suck it because he wouldn't suck a cold dick. And I don't like sucking dick, but excuse me, I'm not done. Caleb. He liked to suck dicks, but he didn't like it when the dicks were cold. But I didn't like to suck dick, but I did like having them in my mouth. So I would warm them up. Caleb, I'm not
like Goodfellas.
Done.
It's like a loving little monologue. We used to warm them up and I would suck them. We called him Tommy Warmcock. That's how good of a man he was. The nostalgia for it is so funny.
That's actually the origination of the term cold cock. Because if you put a cold cock in Tommy's mouth, he'd punch you right in the face. Cold cock you is what we called it. You put a warm cock in his mouth, he'll suck it until the cum comes out. Anyway, I really like the fast food around America a lot.
Dude, I do too. And I saw a thing this week that Lil Wayne said he hasn't had fast food in 20 years or something.
Wow.
Which is weird to me because I guess because I'm like, what do you like when you're rich? I don't even know do they have different restaurants that deliver because you're busy, you're touring and stuff, but like for every meal, it's either a personal chef is cooking it or is Lil Wayne just eating at like the Palm, sitting there with like cloth napkins every meal.
Also, you're a millionaire and you never want a chalupa. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why are you rich if you never get a Big Bacon Classic? That's where I go. Wendy's is my number one, dude.
Wendy's is very good.
It's so good, and it's so they don't fuck around anymore on trying. It used to be one where they tried to make it seem like they were healthier than others, and now their burgers are literally just called the angry meat. It's just what Whatever.
Dave's spicy cock.
Yeah, totally. The warm cock.
Yeah, it's I love it. I think a nice classic Dave's double
yeah.
is that's about as good as it gets, you know.
So I want to ask you, buddy, since we both are touring people, I'm going to quiz you a little on which fast food places you've had. This is going to be exciting.
Okay.
Because there are some that are like legitimate fast food places that are chains that are just like only in one state, you know, or only in one part of the country.
Right,
Then
right,
there's
yeah.
some that have been. That's another weird thing. In our lifetime, a lot of the ones that were only local and you would like be excited to get them if you were in Iowa, the word got out and now there's like one, they're like going completely national. Like Dunkin' Donuts just showed up in LA, you know?
What?
You didn't know that? There were no
No.
Dunkin' Donuts in LA until like 3 years ago.
I didn't know that.
The first one, yeah, is in Glassell Park.
Still can't get a Waffle House for some reason.
Totally.
It's
That's weird. It's really weird that they've never fucking tried.
I don't get it. People aren't that different. People want a yummy waffle. Damn it.
So the first, okay, so have you ever been to Raising Cane's?
Yes.
Yeah, Raising Cane's there wasn't one in California until like pretty recently.
Wow.
And now there is
Raising
one in
Cane's
LA.
Good.
It's good.
Good shit. Very consistent.
Yes, totally.
I give Raising Cane's a 10 out of 10.
What about Culver's, bro? You a Culver's man?
Culver's and Raising Cane's are damn near Carl's Jr. Hardee's for me.
Oh, really?
Like, I know I'm going to enjoy it the same similar. You know, they have a similar logo.
Oh, interesting.
You know?
Well, that's funny. I don't think of them that way because to me, I found out about Cane's and Culver's both in Iowa. So to me, they're both Iowa places.
Right.
I didn't.
I've never been to Iowa.
Really?
Never been.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did they have Culver's in
They got
Georgia?
one in Georgia. Last time I visited, my dad was like, you know, we got a Culver's.
Oh, okay.
You want to take a ride out to the Culver's? And I was like, hell fucking yeah, Dad.
Wait, but they didn't have it growing up. Where'd you get it growing up when you were a kid?
I didn't have Culver's until recently.
Oh, I see.
We had Raising Cane's all the time. We also had a Guthrie's, which was similar to Raising Cane's.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. And Guthrie's is good too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I was a kid, so like the most fascinating one to me was in the north, like literally in the fucking Civil War style north, you could get fucking White Castle, and in the Civil War style south, you could get Crystal. And that has still not changed. You can't.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I remember when Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle came out, I was like, I thought it was like a Yankee in King Arthur's court. It never occurred to me. I didn't even see that movie until very recently. I had no idea it was Crystal that they were wanting.
Oh, yeah.
Same shit.
It's the same shit.
Yeah. I think that would have been the hardest part about if the Civil War happened today, it would be like, damn, I can't have Waffle House until this thing's over.
Oh, my God. That'd be fucking crazy.
You know? And it would make me, when they were like, which side do you want to fight for? I'd be like, fuck.
Well, definitely the north, but can I go down?
But I'm like, can the South be good this time?
That's funny.
I want to be right this time,
so
I can have Waffle House during the.
Can the South be good this time?
I'm worried the South would because like the food that the soldiers would be. Maybe that's why the South lost the first time. There's too much
grease,
sodium, and grease. You know?
Yeah.
Everybody up north is eating grilled fish and broccoli.
Okay, so Culver, dude, I think if I think about my favorite fast food burger, I think it's a Culver's butter burger, dude, for sure. The one that I get, and also the one that's closest to that you can get everywhere in the country is Wendy's, for sure. They're pretty similar burgers.
When I think of the burgers I really like, well, it's also like, what do we mean fast food? Like, does Five Guys count? You know, does Shake Shack count? You know, Shake Shack's
true.
Chipotle style.
They're like a higher tier.
Is that a fast casual? I don't know.
I think that if it feels like it might be a little higher tier, then it doesn't count. I think we're talking, would it be at a Flying J? Would it be part of a fucking truck stop?
Yeah, you're not getting a Shake Shack You're not getting a
No.
Five Guys at a truck stop neither.
Totally.
Oh wow, Five Guys. I feel like they're usually next to a big parking garage.
Right.
Five Guys is in that area of town.
Yeah,
Next to a
totally. It's
park
like
there.
there's a Sweet Green. There's
Yeah.
that store that sells only Levi's and Dickies. What's the name of that fucking store? Tilly's. There's always like a Tilly's, and a Five Guys, and a Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best Buy is near there.
A
Somehow.
Lowe's, and it's
Oh,
like in
yeah.
a neighborhood that would never have a Home Depot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny. I don't know. Like as far as like the big ones, I do really like a nice. I like a nice Big Mac or a quarter pounder.
Okay.
And I like a nice
I'll
Dave's
pick a
double.
quarter pounder over a Big Mac any day.
Sometimes I just want that Mac, dude. I don't know why.
But you know what I really want? If we're going to talk about like a gross ass, huge ass fast food burger that you will immediately feel bad when you're done eating it, during it, but it tastes so good, is a bacon ultimate cheeseburger from Jack in the Box.
I knew it was going to be Jack in the Box.
Dude,
I knew it.
Totally.
It's the
It's
same
junk
with
food,
the tacos.
man.
The tacos, by the time you're done with that second taco, you feel like a bag of shit.
But they
boy,
taste so good, man.
Yeah, they have.
Yes.
I think it's the Wisconsin buttery at Jack in the Box is like,
Oh,
boy.
I've never had that one.
It's literally they're advertising how much butter is on the burger. Oh,
And
man.
now they've had this for years now, but the like late night munchie menu is so
Dog.
funny. I feel like it was written by comedy writers. And just like, yeah. It's all right. There's nacho cheese in it, and there's jalapeno poppers with nacho cheese in them on it. And there's slices of cheese, and there's cheese in the meat, and then you pour cheese on the burger. Yeah. And it's called a cheese cheeseburger.
Dude,
And we just want people that are so high to try to say that.
it's so funny because like I'm imagining one of our friends, because someone does come up with this. It's funny to think because they're wearing a suit and a tie and they're at a big long table.
Right.
All right, here's what I came up with. He's got a laser pointer.
Yeah.
Cheesy, cheesy, cheese, cheesy, cheese.
Because it's funny if we say it that many times.
I write for Jack. I used to
Okay.
write for the Tonight Show, and then I got hired at Jack in the Box. It's pretty good. I write the burgers.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. This one's called the Tickly Wickly Crumbly Mumbly Appley Pie Sandwich Pop. That's right. It's a dessert that is a sandwich between two pieces of pie. There's ice cream between two pieces of pie, and it's crumbly and it makes you mumble, and that's why we call it that. And then we're gonna have the guy whose head is a white sphere have trouble saying it. And everyone's yeah, and the guy at the head of the table is like, "This is fantastic work."
Yeah, what have they turned down? I would love to know which ideas at Jack in the Box they're like, no.
Yeah, totally.
What if we make a burger with like a donut that you can like fuck it,
dude? We are Jack in the Box and Carl's Jr. both came dangerously close to doing that. Just like their attitude. I remember there was a while where Carl's Jr.'s ads were like the $6 burger, and it's just like a porn star like eating it while being almost naked and making all the moves like she's having sex.
It's dripping a lot, and she's like licking fingers. It's they know what they're doing. You know what that is.
It's the same quality as a restaurant $6 burger, but it only costs $4. And it's like both of those are not good burgers. Your 6 is low. They're supposed to charge more. It's not a lot of money, man.
I remember it was like the $6 burger for $2.95, and I just remember being like, it's odd to advertise like it's like sad and funny, but it's like somebody who's like, one day when my ship comes in, I'll spend $6 for lunch.
I know, it's like, wow,
but not yet.
I'm not there yet.
Not yet. Now I can only spend $3.
I only just got this internship at Accenture.
Yeah.
When I get made partner, I'll have a $6 lunch.
Dude, do you remember the first time? I remember the first time I ordered like not off the value menu at a restaurant in my life.
Oh yeah, dude.
Because I would always order like a water and a small fry and like a $1 burger or whatever.
I was
And I remember,
leading, dude, a real value menu life until 4 years ago, and I'm
yeah,
40 years old.
yeah. And I remember feeling weird. It's almost like ordering a salad. You ever order salad around a bunch of dudes? It doesn't matter how woke, how progressive. You order a salad, you're
They're
eating with a
all
bunch
like,
of dudes. Salad. It doesn't matter. You
yeah,
could be
totally.
eating with fucking.
No, it's cool. You got a salad, man. Let me go get you a dress to put on. It's
I feel like I could be eating with Bernie and Mayor Pete and
Totally.
Gandhi, and they'd all be like, "Look at this fucking pussy eating a
Dude.
salad."
Speaking of that sort of, do you know Nick Nanny? Do you know he's a comic in New York?
No.
He's one of the funniest. He's like such a lunatic, dude. He's one of the funniest people I've ever seen perform. And I just went to his show at Union Hall yesterday, and he had this joke. Shout out to Nick Nanny. Follow him if you want like alty, weird, crazy comedy. He's the best. And he goes, "Oh man, I don't know, man. Having a rough time. My wife she fucking cheated on me, dude. She cheated on me with a fucking celebrity. My wife fucked Mayor Pete. It was so fucked up, dude. I thought he was gay." It was, God damn it, dude. It made me laugh so hard. Thought he was gay.
It's so funny,
dude. It was so funny. And he just goes, he goes, "I thought he was fucking gay, you know, and he was so tired. I was like, sure, sleep in our bed with us." Oh my God, dude.
Mayor Pete.
Mayor Pete. My wife fucked Mayor Pete.
That would be the funniest scandal,
dude. So funny.
We would all remember where we were when Mayor Pete fucked a comedian's, but like when that broke, that would be so funny. Oh God, I love that we still call him Mayor. That's never going to stop.
Totally.
That's never going to stop.
I want to talk about those fast food ads like just a little bit longer.
Yeah, dude.
Because I loved those $6. We don't really have that anymore, and I feel like macho dudes are around more than ever.
Mhm.
But back then, maybe it was because it was with a wink or they were kidding. It was more obvious or something. But those ads were particularly like the $6 burger. Have you ever done push-ups? Well, you're strong enough to eat this.
Yeah.
It was just literally like, you know, they would literally like make fun of vegans and like soft people. They would literally be like, sure, you could go get a grass-fed burger made by a coward, but the burgers at Carl's Jr. come from cows that died from being punched. We beat them to death with our hands, and now you get to eat them.
I wonder, like, if they would like, could you even do it on the internet if you had an ad where there's like a guy eating a healthy meal, like eating a salad, and a woman in a bikini comes up and shoots him in the head, and then she fucks his dad and eats a hamburger. It would sell burger. It would sell burgers.
It would absolutely. If more, I've been saying this for years. More people need to be shot on TV.
Dude, I didn't know this. I just read this the other day. I was reading about history, and you know, they don't teach you this in school, at least not mine. But I didn't realize that when Mao came into power in China, he killed all the landlords.
Holy shit!
Did you know that?
That's fucking crazy. No wonder people loved him.
I mean,
that's insane.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
It is wrong. And I'm not saying I want to kill my landlord.
But
they're obviously good and bad. But people hate their fucking landlord. It's like, yeah, dude. Wow.
At what point do you, because they used to raise us like that in church all the time, to be like, one day, you know, the Antichrist is going to round us all up and say, do you believe in God? And they're going to have a gun to your head. Do you believe in God? And if you say yes, they're going to kill you. What will you say? You know, what will you say? But that's how it's going to be. And then I would go, well, I would go, don't shoot me. But
yeah,
you know, how important is it? But man, how much the landlords love being landlords when they're like, are you a landlord? They're pointing a gun at your head. Are you a landlord? Yes. I think it's a legitimate way to. They're just dead.
Wild. It's also such a basic ass like.
Just say you're not one.
It just plays into how childish we all are. We're all
Mhm.
such babies. Like every time I see people being online being like, all landlords are mean. I'm like, come on, dude. Do you not like some of them are an old man who owns one building and he's having it's difficult for him too. Fuck the banks, dog. I
Yeah.
like wow, I just said dog. I never do that. I
Fuck
got so
the
mad.
banks,
I was
dog.
fuck the banks, dog. You're not watching on YouTube, but I'm holding two automatic weapons. Fuck the banks, dog. No, but it's so funny. He killed all the landlords. That's literally like becoming president. And you're like, all right, my first order of business is I'm going to kill every single vice principal in America. That's right. Everybody who gave you detention is dead.
Kid president.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna burn all the vegetables. No. What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. While I'm president, not a single American citizen will have to eat their peas. You can have dessert no matter how much of your dinner you finish.
I would like to publicly execute everyone who ever had my nose.
Yes, exactly.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's
damn, dude.
I would today I am proposing a bill to Congress that no matter what you are eating, it does not officially spoil your dinner. I would also like to officially decree, as President of the United States, that television does not rot your brain, and anyone in America may play video games after bedtime.
This is the exact opposite of Biden's State of the Union, where he's like, the resort fees at many hotels quite high, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I really mean it.
Yeah.
That's what's
dude.
gonna happen. It's gonna swing back after Biden. Everybody's gonna be like, "Let's go young," and they're gonna bump up right against 35 and get some fucking millennial ass legislation. That's gonna be hilarious.
It's gonna be
like,
hilarious. It's just like, yeah, I am proposing a bill today that will make it really easy for everybody to get a job.
YouTube ads will be skippable quicker.
Yeah, totally. Content creators will be able to write everything off. Man, dude, I love Kid President. I want to do Kid President all fucking day.
A lot of fun, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
That's happened in a couple of books. Hasn't there been a couple of books like Kid President?
I'm sure. Yeah, totally. Under our new amendment to the Affordable Care Act, all therapy will be paid by your marketplace health insurance. If the reason you're in therapy is that you were chased around the playground by the kissy girls. If you are a boy subjected to abuse by a girl who wanted to kiss you that you did not want to kiss, you are entitled to free therapy under United States law. Did you have those girls at your school?
Oh man,
picked a boy and would chase him all of recess.
In elementary school, but it was not.
But it wasn't good.
People, I would tell them. They go, they like you. They did not.
They hate you.
They did not. Like
they wanted to hurt you.
I know that's a weird. I don't know why. Like, not that it's like so hard to be a dude, but you're not allowed to hit them. They're allowed to hit you. And when they get caught, they say they like you. I was just like, this is a terrible system. Like, and they're like, no, I mean, like, what a weird set of rules. Because they tell the little boys in school, you don't hit the girls, which is a good thing to say.
Yeah.
But they don't tell the girls not to hit the boys.
And what those girls would do, at least in my school, is that they would chase the boy down and then they would hold him onto the ground and kiss him a bunch while he screamed no.
And they're just like, girls will be girls. Like, what?
That was awesome. Good job, kid. You're gonna
Yeah,
do
'cause
great.
it's
in
hard. You're
life.
not gonna get the girl. You're not gonna be able to like rile up the girls to stop that, and you're not gonna be able to get the guys either. They're gonna be like, they're kissing you. Come on.
Totally. It's so funny because it literally is just every single teacher in that school was like, I'm proud of this 6-year-old for getting laid. And we should all just
He's a
kind
little
of
heartbreaker.
relax. Yeah, man.
But
Dude,
yeah, I had girls.
I wish I was fucking that young. I didn't lose my virginity till I was fucking 17. Man, you believe that? This kid's out here. Kindergarten. God damn it.
Yeah, it was not good for me. They did not like me because I remember when they were like, they like you, and I was like, oh, and I believed them because they were taller than me. So I go back to school and I'm like, would any of you like to be my girlfriend? And they just did not at all.
And then they chase you.
And then they chased me and hit me. And then
Yeah.
later on, when I got older, I was like, maybe that phase is over. They don't hit me anymore. Maybe now they would like to be my girlfriend. Still no. It's still not nice. I don't get it. I don't know what I did. But
I wonder if I know as an adult any women who were kissy girls when they were.
Of course.
Who do you think? I bet you Chelsea Handler, dude. I bet you
Yeah.
that she was chasing all kinds of motherfuckers.
Hell yeah.
I wonder if that's how she met Joe Coy. She just chased that motherfucker full speed around the fucking Ontario Improv. And just tackled him to the ground, and he was like, fine,
Yeah,
I'll marry you. I bet you Hillary Clinton was a kissy girl, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to, it's so funny because I don't know. It would be funny to start having that like a response to the Me Too where dudes are like, we're trying to bust the kissy girls.
Yeah, known. Yeah.
There's no evidence. There's how are you gonna prove that?
That's yeah. I mean,
I
that would
was
be so
spooked
embarrassing
as a child against my will.
Oh man. Known kissy girl Jenna Friedman is performing at the Des Moines Funny Bone. We as men are boycotting.
That would be
so lame, dude.
That's like something you would see like the Jordan Peterson crew
yes,
do,
exactly.
where they'd be like, we're tired of women trying to marry us against our will. We just want to fuck. Bitch is trying to lock us down. It's like, I don't know if that's bad. No consent, dude. I don't want to marry your ass.
I should have a choice in whether or not you're my wife. Have we truly come to a place in this country where every woman who wants to marry a man gets to marry that man no matter what he says? I just think it's ridiculous. That's what these liberals want. That it is an arranged marriage for leftists. There's no proposing anymore. There's no jumbotron. There's no ring in a champagne glass. The girl says you, and he says yes, because he's such a bitch. Men in California are such cucks that any woman who likes them, they marry them and father their children, no matter what they actually want. And speaking of which,
the Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
It's back.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
Sorry. It's back?
He's still going with the shadow. I mean, something's, and he's talking about the sort of subject he's been covering lately have kind of lead me to believe that I'm more onto something than I thought,
What do you mean?
You know how they have certain things where it's you see those heartwarming stories where it's like news anchor saved by a concerned viewer who noticed a change in shape of his mole, and then he's like somebody writes in and is like, that mole looks a little bigger, and then he's like, oh, and then he goes and fixes it. I feel like that with Ben Shapiro. I feel like I know something is like the Ben Shapiro Beard Update. I think it's going to lead me.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
Sorry, dude. It's like a bat signal. Whenever you say it, I gotta say it. Hell yeah, dude.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
Go
right.
on.
All right, you gotta see this picture of where it's at right now. And then I'll read you like what he's been covering. Because I think I've stumbled onto something here. Check out your I just texted it to you. So look at this picture. So he keeps covering shit like he's going like on race stuff, which is weird to me. Like because whenever like right wingers are making fun
Oh
of
my God, he looks
liberals being
stupid.
annoying,
He looks so stupid.
he looks very stupid.
He looks like he didn't wash his face, and it looks like he's been entertaining Salon a lot. It looks
Yeah.
like he's trying to be cool. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I think he's heard our segment, and he's like, I can grow a beard. I can grow a beard. I can wear a leather jacket. I can have an IPA.
I can be anything I want.
So, but yeah, he's been. I think him and his wife are having a trouble. I think the race stuff, the race baiting stuff that they do at the Daily Wire, because it's when they make fun of Biden being old and stupid. That's fine. Seems
Sure.
fine. When they make fun of liberals being annoying, I get it.
I
But
agree with all of that.
when they do this, the anti-trans and like the race baiting stuff,
Yeah.
I have a feeling that his wife gets mad, and
Ooh.
then she'll be like, "Well, you can sleep on the couch, you fucking piece of shit." And
I
he's
hope
like,
so.
"Oh, I won't shave my face. I will not shave my face."
Ooh,
and-
I see.
And I think there's a little bit of tension. I think there's a little tension.
Oh,
That's my opinion. And it seems to be getting worse because the fact that he went and spilled the beans that his wife made him shave it. And he said that, and he thought no one caught it. I caught it because I've been researching it, and I think we got trouble in paradise.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Huh.
Yeah, dude. And I've seen him doing episodes from a hotel, like you see in the background. He's at a hotel. I don't know where he is.
Oh shit.
I don't know what's going on.
So the Ben Shapiro's beard update is that he's getting a divorce.
No, but that would ruin his brand. He's very anti-divorce.
Oh yes.
You know, he's very anti-gay marriage, very anti-divorce, and he has to like stay on that line that like divorce is just as bad as gay marriage to him. So
people do tend to change their hair situation when there's turmoil in their life,
Yes.
like actual emotional turmoil. I mean, I grew the beard. I didn't even realize it's why, but it's definitely why. When I was moving to New York, I just needed things to be different.
I want to look different. I want to feel different.
Totally, I need to be a different guy now because this is really hard, and I that guy is not dealing with it well, maybe, or like.
See, when I go through a breakup, I grow out that hair on the small of my back. I grow that out.
Yeah,
it's long and it doesn't really warm anything up. Don't know what it's for, but I grow it out to rebel.
Caleb found out about manscaping and didn't realize that it was your dick.
Right.
And
I was like, oh, the little fawn patch on my back.
Yeah, totally. He's got
my ass.
Exactly. Caleb has a soul patch where you would generally have a tramp stamp tattoo.
That's right. Soul. Yeah. You can have a soul anywhere, you know.
My knees have mustaches.
Ooh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm trying to never ever have sex again. And I say stuff when I'm like talking to a girl for the first time. I'm like, my knees have mustaches. And when I say that, it's crazy. You would think like there are a lot of people in the world that like all sorts of different things. And that's generally, there's like, it takes all kinds. Everything you do, there's going to be someone who likes it. Except in this case, every single time I tell a girl that my knees have mustaches, she is immediately replaced with a cloud of dust, like in a, and then you could see a line from the cloud of dust of her running away.
She does it so fast that the cloud of dust is still sort of in the shape of her body.
Exactly. And it just sort of lingers there in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And then I take my my beak off and I put it on the back of my head. Yeah, because my knees have mustaches and
yeah, man, that's how I deal with shit.
yeah, dude. I thought that was something I should say because I'm a pretty good comedian, and I really know what's funny.
And that's the Ben Shapiro's beard update.
Hell yeah, dude.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
Welcome to What's It Called, motherfuckers.
Hey, get ready to lay down, you Richard Carnes.
We're in love with you.
Yes,
That's right. You are currently dating all of us.
yeah, dude.
Whatever the word, the same. It's the equivalent of thruple, but with like 900 or so people.
Oh
Which is-
man, that's a big ass polycule.
Yeah, it is
It's like the
polycule.
Borg.
Yeah, totally. When you really think, here's my thing with polyamory. When does a thruple become the Borg? When do you go from having like a mutual multiple person equivalent of a couple relationship to a metal cube that contains so many people you exist as a hive mind and you track down Captain Picard and try to kill him? This is my main problem with polyamory and open relationships and non-monogamy in general. I have my wife. We are not a hive mind. Definitively not a hive mind. Now we have 2 children. Our children are not in a metal cube with us. But I think some of these people in California are.
Dude,
Welcome to What's
I
It
think
Called?
would be hard in a polycule. You got like 12 people in there.
Mhm.
Is most couples you have to vote for the same person in the general election.
yeah.
But during the primary, if there's 12 of you, seems like someone's gonna vote. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have some
Yeah.
Warren voters beefing with the Bernie bros.
Statistically, first of all, 3 of you are gay. So what the fuck
Just
are you
found
doing
out
there?
a lot of people in my polycule are gay. I didn't know that.
They showed up here. Turns out 3 of my wives are actually in love with just my other wives, and they don't give a fuck about me. And so I'm divorcing 3 of my 11 wives. And man, Mormon problems.
Yeah.
But that's
it's like
not
that
really
in
a
show business.
polycule. Sorry, I talked
No,
over you
go
a
ahead.
couple times. No, I am done.
You know how like people in show they don't even realize that it's like a soft breakup or whatever, or a quiet quitting.
Mhm.
Where you're like, oh, I wonder if something's wrong. I haven't talked to any of my wives in about 8 months. Do you think they're all? I can't imagine if they're all mad at you. All 8 of my wives, fuck.
Do you getting the silent treatment from 8
From 8
people?
women, they're all sitting on the couch.
Jesus.
Oh, what, y'all watching White Lotus? Oh, I thought you said you weren't gonna. Oh, okay.
Man, can I
All
tell
right.
you that I hope in I don't really hope this in a polycule. It's like obviously Caleb and I are both aware that a polyamorous relationship is not polygamy. I do not think that. I hope in a polygamy situation that if a man was a dipshit, that all the wives just fuck each other. And he has to be like,
man.
oh, come on.
Well, also like way to teach him a lesson. Like we'll teach you, and he's like,
Mhm.
great, I'll just watch.
Oh, I guess that's true. He'd be like, oh, thumbs up.
Yeah, but it would be funny, like he gets to the dinner table, and there's none for him. They made like 8 portions, and he's like, oh, he gets.
Oh, did you want to eat? I'm so sorry.
Oh, oh shit. All right. They're like, can you take out all 8 of those bags of trash right next to the door, bitch? Yeah. He's like, oh fuck. He gets a divorce and he owes them 300% of his income. Yeah, 8 divorces. That seems like shit.
Hey, man.
Damn.
8 divorces for 8 brothers.
I gotta pay 8 halves.
8
4 times your income.
That's awesome,
shit,
dude. I
I'm
hope.
fucked.
Yeah.
The government wants half. All of my ex-wives want 300%. Fuck me. What am I gonna do?
Well, we are the Potato Boys.
Oh, that's true. Welcome to What's It Called?
And welcome to What's It Called?
Yeah, dude.
Patreon.com/What's It Called. If you would like some more bullshit in your life.
Yeah, we got bullshit for you.
Yeah, this podcast is a bunch of fucking bullshit, and that's what we want it to be. If you didn't come here for bullshit, if you are like, I want 10 serial episodes about one murder, Well, shut up and
Yeah,
fuck
it's not
off.
this. This is
I
for
like
when you're doing
history.
dishes and you want to laugh.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
I want to listen to something interesting. Well, this is not interesting, so shut up. It's not
Yeah.
good. It's bad.
Yeah.
So
it's,
it doesn't even have a name.
it's just
Okay.
us trying to be fun and funny. And,
Yeah. It's just
no
two
name.
dinguses diddling their tiddlywinks. Is like basically what we
Yeah.
did. We take two fingers and then we fucking
Diddling or tiddlywinks.
touch our clits and then we're like, ha ha. And that's the show. I literally every time we record an episode, I have my thumb in my ass. I am.
It's hard to get comfortable.
You know what we do, Caleb? And I bet you I even know why we do it. What we do is we horse around.
We
And
do
I
horse
think
around.
we were told not to horse around a lot when we were kids. And now
Yes.
as grown-ups, we horse around as much as we want.
But what else is a kid supposed to do other than horse around? I can't start a
Yes.
business. I can't go to work. I can't do anything. I can't read. And they're like, what are you horsing around for? Because I have no skills.
And I got all this time.
I'm not smart.
And it's fun to horse around. The only thing that's fun is horsing around.
Dude, they have that at pool, like public pools meant for kids. They're like, no horse play.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I do want you to know if you're as a listener to this podcast, this is a horseplay positive environment. Yeah. Any horseplay you'd like to engage in gets a big old thumbs up from us, and our thumbs are in our asses.
Right.
I got my thumb in my ass and I'm horsing around, and that's my fucking story.
Yes. Some people take a topic and they do a deep dive, or they
Right.
peel it back. We push it into the pool. That's what we do. That's what we do with a topic. We don't give a fuck.
Totally. We have been told our entire lives not to horse around. And we've also been told our entire lives not to sit around with our thumb in our ass. So what you want from me is to always be engaged in an activity, and for that activity to assist the world in some way. What do you want from me? How am I supposed to constantly both not have my thumb in my ass and be horsing around? And I just can't even begin to talk to people that think that way.
Yeah.
You know what else I liked when I was young? Roughhousing.
Yes.
I like to roughhouse a lot.
I like playing grab ass.
Yeah. And you know what else I like? Sitting around and playing with my ding-a-ling.
Yeah.
I like all, it's like my favorite 5 things. Playing with my ding-a-ling, having my thumb in my ass, playing grab ass, roughhousing, and horseplay.
Do you wonder if there's any like porn producer who goes up to like one of the actors and goes, I don't pay you to sit around here and jack off? And then they're like, ah, fuck.
Yes, you do.
I do.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, quit jacking off and fuck that girl. Yeah. Would you get your thumb out of your ass and eat that man's ass, please?
Thumb in her ass.
Get
What are
your
you
thumb out of
doing?
your ass and put your thumb in her ass. I don't pay her to sit around and play with your ding-a-ling. I pay her to sit around and play with your ding-a-ling.
Hey, you got time to lean. You got time to put your thumb in her ass.
Now, quit roughhousing and put your thumb in her ass. Roughhousing is the next
Stop
scene.
playing grab ass and fuck it.
Man, would you? Yeah, get your thumb out of your ass and start playing grab ass. We're here to roughhouse, not horseplay. God damn it! Quit horsing around and start roughhousing.
This is like this is like if Abbott and Costello were really dirty.
Totally.
Who's fucking my ass? What's fucking your ass?
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Who fucked first? Exactly.
What?
Who did? Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's like, yeah, who fucked her is the name of the sketch.
Who did? Yes.
Exactly.
I thought they just went to first base. No, what went to the fuck?
So who fucked her third? I don't know. Who did?
Yeah,
Who fucked first? Okay. But who fucked her second? No, first. I don't know. Fucked her second. Well, you don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Who did that? Oh, he fucked first. Still works.
Oh, dude, horny Abbott and Costello. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Should we rename NASCAR, bro?
Hell yeah, we should.
Do you got any
I
tour
got.
dates first?
Oh, I sure do. I'm touring all around town. You can find me this weekend at Laughs in Tucson, Arizona. You can find me March 23rd through the 26th. I will be at the Riot Comedy Festival in Houston. So
Me
will
too.
Dave. And by the way, Laughs in Tucson, that's March 10th and 11th. Come on out. And then, March 31st through April 1st, I'll be at the Grand Comedy Club in Escondido, California. And go ahead and put this. This is coming up later, May 18th through the 21st. I'll be at Go Bananas in Cincinnati. So come see your boy. It's going to be great. I think we had someone join the Patreon. Didn't we?
Oh, yeah?
I think we did.
You said that last week, too.
Well, I am wrong. I am wrong. I remember that every day. I remember that I'm wrong more often than not.
We don't have any brand new people. He said this because whenever you join our Patreon, you get a shout out on the show. I think you saw our numbers jump up, and I think what happened was someone who was a member, their like card didn't run, and so it kicked them out, and then they rejoined. I'm pretty sure is what happened.
Hell yeah.
But hey, look, if you were a member and want to rejoin, that's an option for you.
Hell yeah.
We legitimately, I think, as you could probably tell, Caleb and I have a real fucking blast, and we do that on the Patreon too. And also, we're fucking broke, and this is our job. If you would like to help us keep doing it, that is a big part of the Patreon for us. And,
we don't accept any PAC money.
Yeah, that's right. We're all grassroots.
Yeah. We don't have ads. We don't have money.
Totally. We do not do this podcast at the behest of Halliburton.
Yeah.
We will never take money from BP in order to make our Horsing Around podcast, and that's what's it called,
right.
Promise. And the reason that we will never take money from BP is that they will never offer. There's no way they'll ever know who we are. And if they did offer, we would take it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I would take BP money, but
Totally.
I do think we would get dropped so quick. I don't know if y'all remember, we were sponsored by El Segundo Brewing, and we loved El Segundo Brewing. But let me tell you this: if we get sponsored by BP, there's no way I'm gonna just go. It's
I
good.
love you.
It's good oil.
No, I think
good.
Yeah, no, we would be like, it's bad, and they're killing the
we would
world.
get one check. We'd get that first check, and that's it.
I'll tell you this, though. At the exact same time, while I would never actively promote them or say anything positive about them, I would not only take their money. If they gave me money, I would drive to the ocean and pour oil into it. I'll do anything for money at this point.
Yeah, money is good. Money is good. It is weird how, have you noticed this? I'm making more money than I've ever made in my life, you know,
and you're below the poverty line,
and it's going terrible.
Yeah, dude, totally same.
And I just, it's crazy that it happened at the exact same time. And it's not like I'm working more now than ever, so that's why I'm making more money. But I'm not making more money.
Right? You don't have a higher salary.
More, yeah, and the salary's not higher. So, but then the price of every single thing on earth went up.
Yeah.
At the exact moment that my career started going better, I was like, well, now it feels like I'm just working more and somehow have less at the same time, which is odd.
I know that it's farmers' livelihoods involved, but at this point, how much of the actual devil do you have to be the man who decides milk costs more? It's only for kids. No one drinks milk. And you're like, fuck kids. $4 a gallon. Dude.
Yeah. You know what? I think we need to double the price of tiny little socks. Anybody? How's that sound? Tiny little socks? Double them. Double it. Fuck
totally. Totally. Like,
it's kids making the socks, kids wearing the socks. Double the price. All right.
Yeah, absolutely. This year we're proposing a 15% tax on toddlers being warm. Yeah. And babies losing thirst. So if you want your baby to stop being thirsty and you don't want your 3-year-old to die in bed, you're going to have to give us an extra $4,000 a year. It's like not gas or like tax cigarettes.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
tax
Tax
cigarettes.
vices, dude.
You could raise the price of cigarettes to $100 a pack, and I
Mhm.
think the amount of smokers would stay the same.
Yeah,
think
all
it
that
would
would
stay
happen
the
is
same.
like, what would happen is that people who didn't smoke wouldn't smoke. So no
Yeah.
more kids would smoke. When I was a smoker, I would actually got in some arguments with some people because I was a smoker for a really long time, and in my heart, I still am.
Right, yeah,
If
it never goes away.
I know, yeah, oh yeah, you were too. When you
Yeah, yeah.
met, we would just like rip cigarettes at the Starbucks.
Oh,
That's what we
I
did.
missed it. I
A
missed
good
it.
time. No, I was thinking about it yesterday. If I got diagnosed with a terminal illness, I would immediately start smoking.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I kind of hope I do. And here's the good part, Dave. You will.
One day.
One day.
Yeah,
You're gonna be like
totally.
93 calling me like, guess who finally gets to smoke again?
Ooh, yeah,
And I'll be like, I'm
totally.
on my way, David.
Yeah, you'll get there, bud. You like smash cut to me on the phone. I've got like a, like a shoe phone or whatever. It's like a split screen. It's our like 90s dating movie.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you're like
yeah.
laying on your tummy in bed talking to me on your banana phone. And I like pick up my shoe phone. You're like, you're not gonna believe it, old bud. I can smoke again because I'm gonna die. And then it like shows on my bed, it's covered in bacon ultimate cheeseburgers and fucking heroin, dude. There's just heroin and fried
Yeah.
cheese
Then we
everywhere.
walk to the gas station and get hit by a car while we're jaywalking. Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
And we're so
Damn.
high we don't even feel it. He went doing what he loves. Shooting heroin, smoking cigarettes, and eating cheeseburgers.
Dude, I heard a Seinfeld bit that killed me the other day. And it's so simple. Like sometimes this shit is corny to me, but when it's funny, it takes me by surprise. But he had this bit where people go, "Oh, he died doing what he loved." Well, he's not doing it anymore.
Yeah, he is
And
dead.
I doubt he would still love it so much after the very negative outcome.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, well, he's
Death
not
is the
doing it
main
anymore.
thing we're all trying to avoid.
And I doubt he would still love it.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, man.
It's really
Sometimes
great.
this shit really gets me. The very negative outcome.
I mean, he's very fucking good at stand up, dude. NASCAR is a fun one, It's a
NASCAR.
fun,
It's a bad name.
yeah.
Let's
By the
take-
way, if you want to rename stuff with us at What's Hip Pod on Twitter, we shout it out and then we pick our 10 favorite replies. And we're not going to do this just yet, but the game this week on Twitter was, what if every NASCAR driver was drunk? What would you call NASCAR?
Hell yeah.
And as always, we got a bunch of good suggestions.
Well, I only came up with a couple that I think, because I do think NASCAR is a uniquely bad name.
Yes.
For their target audience. You're taking car, which everyone is aware of, and then you're combining it with a rapper that not one single fan of your sport is aware of or likes.
It's also like NAS is a horrible syllable. It's a gross NASCAR.
Yeah, nice car. It doesn't really. I think the numbers are still fine, but I do think it's a bad name. But I think they could change their name and keep all their fans. I think they could literally not lose one fan if they change the name of the sport to "Fuck Democrats." I think it would be the exact same viewership. It might go up.
I think that not only is that true, but yeah, the viewership would go up. And I also think it would be more accurate because sure, they're in a car, but I don't do any of what they do to my car or in my car, except for the fact that their foot is on the gas.
Yeah.
I don't go in circles. I don't need a roll cage.
I don't have a pit stop.
I don't have a pit stop.
I don't even go to the mechanic.
I don't ever go to the mechanic. There's not a Folgers logo on my car. And if there were, I'd be super mad. I think car is like the least important part of the NASCAR name.
Yeah, it's a jet. You're driving a jet.
Yeah.
In a circle. It's so long. I don't understand why it's that long. I guess you get more commercials in there, but
yeah.
It's a long race. It's a very long race. I don't really see. And then they're like, the difference between you went 500 miles and you beat someone by 2 inches. How much better are you of a driver?
Yeah, totally.
You know, I don't know.
And like 4 people, their car exploded. So congratulations on your 2 inches. I think we should just call it Dad Car.
Dad car.
Dad
My
Car.
dad loves NASCAR.
Yeah,
He really loves it.
he's a dad, and one day I'll have a kid, and then I'll like NASCAR.
You just like, you can't help it. They just wake up. Something about it. Once your DNA is replicated, you need to watch cars drive.
It's just like how once you become a mom, you listen to the adult contemporary radio station, and you say shit like, "Oh yeah, I like Lisa Loeb."
I feel like all moms in their car when they're like driving to the store, it's that I don't want to wait.
Yeah, that's the station. Totally.
Making my way downtown. It's that. That's
I
what they
want
love.
to stand with you on a mountain.
After you get that short mom haircut, you're just
Yeah,
your
dude.
ears, something about the way music sounds to you. You're like, that's the shit I want. Throw me some
dude.
street dance on.
I want the left side of my hair to be at where my chin is, and I want the right side of my hair to go down to where my shoulder is, and I would like it to be red mostly that fades down to yellow. Big old earrings, blasting adult contemporary, saying shit like "shut up" to my kids.
It's so funny too, because then they're like, "Don't make me come back." They like reach back and like smack one of their children's, and it's I don't want to wait. It's like you're beating a kid's ass to the most relaxing music on earth.
Yeah, totally. Would you shut the fuck up so I can listen to the Dawson's Creek soundtrack, please? I'm trying to remember what happened when Pacey got dumped. Shit.
I got a good name for NASCAR. How about Confederate Team Racing?
There you go.
Dude.
Yeah, totally. Very similarly, I've got insurrection practice. I got one more.
Yeah, dude, do it.
Big old circles. Which I think if they called it that, it would equally, just like fuck Democrats, would equally excite the people who watch NASCAR.
Yeah.
If like you want to come over and watch Big Old Circles today?
How about Bass Pro Shop the game?
Oh hell yeah, dude. Nice, dude. How about Tragic the Gathering?
Whoa!
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
It is maybe the saddest gathering I know of. Aside from the gathering of the Juggalos, but the gathering of the Juggalos does have some positives to it.
I feel like if there was a Leonard Skinner concert and the band was just late by more than 2 hours, that's what would happen. They'd be like, "Well, fucking let's go!
Come on, dude!"
Skinner shows up. Everybody forgot. That's why they showed up.
Run around, everybody! Run around! Dude, totally. I do love that type of environment. It's also they just want shit to be loud, loud or fast or big. It's just sort of like if you like. It's macho-ness. It's and I'm even being a little bit of a lame ass about it now, and I don't mean to be. It's like macho-ness. I didn't mean that. It's like it's like a dude. You're a dude thing. I like here's what I like. I like when the car is small and it goes fast, or I like when the car is big and it crushes other cars. That's what I want.
I think of NASCAR because, like, if you go to a NASCAR race, you'll have a good ass time. It'll be fun as shit.
Yeah, I've been to one.
But I don't get watching it on TV at all. To me, it's like looking at watching a sunset on TV. It is not the same. It is not even close to the same. It is, to me, I'll never understand watching it on TV.
You know, everybody says that, but I even like it. I got into it a little bit in college, and it's just like a thing to watch. And if it's way less exciting than watching any other sport. But most of the times when I'm watching sports, I'm watching it for like 15% of the time. Mm-hmm. And the rest of the time, I'm just, making fart jokes to my friends.
Right.
And that's like the purpose. I think that's the purpose. I think the people who like it would tell you like, oh, I don't look at it.
It's like putting on a fire. Like putting on a fireplace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do love it's a cultural thing. It's just
Yeah.
like I like it when shit crushes shit. I like it when shit gets crushed, when people go fast. I like it when there's fire. I like it when shit explodes. I like to be
Yeah.
drunk. I like screaming. I like screaming, punching.
Yeah, these are all good things. These are all good things. I still haven't seen The Sopranos. I'm still trying to catch up on. Like in my head, just what. But as a kid, I remember loving. We would get home from church. We'd go from church to Pizza Hut, and then we'd eat as much pizza as we could. And then I'd sit at home. And I'd read like the comic strip from the New Sunday paper, and NASCAR would be on, and then we would all take a nap. So we're all like passed out in the living room. And it's just it's
Soothing
like
sound.
the white noise of cars, and we would all go to sleep.
You know who else is like really, really fucking talented? Are NASCAR commentators. They have to have so much to say.
There he goes.
Yeah, dude. Oh, he better pull into the pit now if he wants to have enough gas. Like...
Last race, his car was going pretty fast, and he's going fast right now as well. I noticed that he's if I was him, I'd pass the guy right ahead of him. I'd try and get around.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Everybody doesn't like this Jeff Gordon guy. He actually recently tweeted that he's not a bitch, if anyone's interested.
Can you imagine for like 25 years in a row, you got to go, I'm not a bitch.
I'm just good at this, and I'm from Ohio. I'm sorry, I'm not from Alabama. I'm from Ohio, and I know how to drive a car. You motherfuckers. Just literally, there's a whole generation of people that won't buy DuPont paint because they think that guy's accent sucks.
Yeah.
That's what his
My
sponsor
dad always
is, right?
loved Jeff Gordon. He was just like, he's good.
He's a good racer.
Yeah. And people would make fun. And my dad's just like, what? Not everyone's from the same state.
I know way more about NASCAR than I realized I did. I guess I did pay attention for a few years.
Yeah.
It's also so funny the amount of people that are like, Dale, dude, Dale. It's just like, you don't even... That's the proof that no one's watching the races, because they just want the guy to get out of his car and be like, dang old fucking hell yeah.
Dude, people, especially growing up in the South, like if you look at if you don't even ask them, like if you just scan the brain, the things that made people the saddest in the South, I would say 9/11 and Dale Earnhardt Jr. dying are... Well, not Dale Earnhardt Jr. Dale Earnhardt the first. If Dale Earnhardt Jr. dies before this comes out, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. But yeah, when Dale Earnhardt died, I mean that really had a huge effect on the entire half of the country. Oh man,
wild.
Bad. I remember going to school that next day and being like, "We're going to school. The school's happening." And they're like, "Yeah." Like they thought about it. Like, should we cancel? It's gonna be hard. But the teachers were sad. All the kids were sad. There was so much memorabilia. It was like he really represented something.
You know what I heard? I heard that Dale Earnhardt's body was the exact same shape as Robert E. Lee's.
I guess that's psychologically. There's a new the Confederacy doesn't exist anymore. But someone has a leader in their head, and they're like, he's the leader of this. He's my president.
Exactly.
Dale Earnhardt. And I don't know who it is now. But yeah, they gotta have.
Who would it be now? It's weird. It's so weird. It's like Trump, dude. They're
a New York guy.
Like a New York piece of shit.
We love biscuits. Gravy. Can't have the gravy without a biscuit, but
the meat and 3. It can't be 2. It has to be 3. We like the 3. No more number 2. The 2 is done.
Bud Light. I haven't had it myself, but I hear it's delicious beer.
Oh shit! Yeah, we got a fucking.
I had an absolute brain fart. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, y'all
completely
tweeted
brain farted.
Thanks.
And we had some really good names from y'all.
For NASCAR if they're drunk. Good shit.
It's like, what if NASCAR was the drivers were drunk? And
yeah.
we do have a top 10, but before that, we want to give a shout out separate from the top 10 to at Chagadelic said, "Dude, where's my car?"
Oh,
If you
we've come
haven't,
full circle. I think that was the first
Totally.
episode.
for those who haven't heard every episode of the show, we have done a lot of "Dude, where's my" and extremely blank, incredibly blank
Yeah.
names. It's a running format for names on the show. So, man, to actually find one where "Dude, where's my car" applies,
Yeah.
huge thumbs up. Good job. Gold star. We love you. Truly. Coming in at number 10 this week at "Why Am I So Sleepy?" Highway to Hell Yeah.
Oh man.
Good
Just
stuff.
great.
Yes.
At Brian Hoffman SD said, "Where are my keys and why are there 2 Jeff Gordons?"
At a Pock Pod with Talladega Fights.
Oh,
It's a pun I like. I
just
like that
great.
pun. Good stuff.
At Dumb Space Bimbo, a funeral.
That's so good. Yeah. It was just Austin. Lush Hour. Also great.
Very
Good
good.
job. Thank
At
you.
Laundry Pants, diners, drive-ins, and died.
Good stuff.
Nice.
At Demira said the Orphan Maker, which
that one is dark and funny and great.
totally that could be the name of a few scary things.
Yeah, that's a good
like
name for
any gun.
horror movie. Yeah.
Yeah. A horror movie, anything. Yeah.
Yeah. At Chit Chat Twit Twat said, "Zoom Zoom."
So that one made me like belly laugh, and it's because to just look at like, okay, NASCAR, but they're drunk, and to just type zoom zoom, it's just so like reductive of like the game. It really made me laugh.
And I'll guarantee you that some NASCAR driver has attempted to drive drunk faster than anyone else at some point, just to see, like, why not? You know, why not? See if I could drive drunk at 200 miles an hour.
Actually, I can basically guarantee you that most of the NASCAR drivers in their free time race trucks in the LA River, you know, you hear about that, the empty LA River is just like a stone tube, and kids go in there and they race their trucks. And I guarantee you that NASCAR drivers do shit like that, some like illegal racing, drunk racing, meth.
Yeah, man. Because it's just like as comedians, we don't just say funny shit on TV. You know, like I would love to see what the shit they're doing off the books. Ooh,
totally,
boy.
dude. When they go to a parking lot and how about this? This is a name for NASCAR: Methnasium.
Whoa!
Thank you very much.
That's a good name for a lot. If Cocaine Bear gets made, Methnasium's next.
I know, Cocaine Bear. All right, the Ricky shit this week. The number one. Go for it, Caleb. Oh wait, no, number 2. Sorry.
Yeah.
Doc Hollandaise with "Give me the fucking keys. I live like 3 blocks away."
Yeah, no one dies near their house. Never.
Yeah, no one ever gets in a wreck near their house, man. I'm gonna drive in a bunch of circles and then I go home. It's gonna be fine.
At Shagadelic with the Ricky shit, the "Hey you up" 500.
The "Hey you up" 500 needs to fucking happen, dude.
Really something.
Yeah. The it's 4 a.m. and you just asked her if she wants to watch a movie 500. That text is so funny. You want to watch a movie?
Yeah. It's 3 a.m. I thought it might be a lot of fun to start Dances with Wolves. If that tickles your fancy.
Yeah. I have popcorn and Coke.
The sun's coming up in 45 minutes. How about Schindler's List?
Totally. Yeah.
That might be fun. If you could watch that, I'll put my arm around you.
Do you want to come over and we'll sit next to each other and separately read Infinite Jest?
Yeah, before TV. That must have been hard. Hey, you want to come over? I got a couple of copies of Where the Red Fern Grows.
Well, I mean, even before back then, there was no. If you had to booty call, you had to go to their house.
Right.
You had to like literally walk over and just like knock on the door and be like, "Hey,
Actually,
I know
I'm
it's
horny.
I know it's 3 a.m. But do you want to fuck?"
Well, way back they didn't know the time. They're just it's night.
Yeah.
Why are you throwing rocks upon my window?
Oh, that's what they would do. They would throw a rock at the window.
Yeah, candle. She comes to the window, the
Well,
balcony with a candle.
Let your hair down so I can come up there and we can read a book. It's late. Why would I read a book? Come on, we'll just read a book. I just want to read a book.
Are you drunk upon the wine?
Do you want to? I know it's moon time and the moon's out and you're in your hay bed, but do you want to go watch a play? There's not one on right now, but we'll go to the playhouse and I'll describe the one to you I saw last week. Or we could go in the back and put on the costumes. Look, I just want to watch a play with you, okay? That's what I want to do right now.
You imagine though, like it's like I'm sure like at some point the only way to make that happen is if you're royalty. You like call up all the actors and you threaten to kill them. Put on a play immediately. And then they're like making out. It's just two people, and the actors are like, no one's fucking watching. The king's making out.
I can't believe I've never thought of this before. That has definitely happened in history.
Yeah.
A king had a person who was playing hard to get with them, and they booty called them, and then they were like, "Do you want to watch a play?" And they were like, "Yes." And then the king had to, and he had a play happen at 3 a.m. hammered, and he was like, "Oh man, I'm never gonna hook up with this duke's daughter. This sucks, dude. Being king fucking sucks. I might as well be a serf. If I gotta actually watch a play at 3 a.m,
damn,
everyone is beholden to me. Everyone has to pay me a tax for every single thing that they do. Can't even have sex with one duke's daughter. It's unbelievable.
Well,
Oh,
I think that's
man.
been what's it called?
Yeah. Y'all are the best. Thanks so much. If you want more stupidity, come to our Patreon. And
Hell yeah.
We will see y'all next week.
Peace.
Bye.
What's it called? What's it called?